Hello, you amazing friends. This is your pal Edwards here speaking, and I just felt like doing a LinkedIn Live with you incredible people. It's Monday, it's actually a public holiday in New South Wales right now, and I don't know what it was. I was just sitting here thinking about how awesome you are, and I just felt like doing a LinkedIn Live. And if you just tuned in, a big thank you. And like all things, I love LinkedIn. Look at that. LinkedIn's telling me that I'm here doing a LinkedIn Live. And I'm so honored to be with you people. So if I'm looking at my phone, please don't interpret that as a sign of disrespect. Not at all. Please interpret it as a sign of my love for you because I'm going to keep an eye on your comments and see what you're all thinking. Man, looks good. So, firstly, happy Monday. Hope you're well. And I just felt like just talking to you about my love for LinkedIn, just sharing with you what I'm thinking about LinkedIn and helping you win in your own unique way. Now, firstly, if you just come in, like, sharing, comments, say hello in the chat because I'm using my phone to keep an eye on what you're saying. So let's talk about LinkedIn. And I get asked all the time, Edward, can you tell me the latest of LinkedIn? What is happening on LinkedIn? What are some of the cool things? Well, let's get started, shall we? Hello. Hello to our first viewer. Thank you if you just come in. I've got two drinks. I've got my Ribena on ice, which is like a blackberry drinking mix, like a blackberry cordial mix of water, and my cup of coffee. Anthea Abrahams, we love you, Anthea. And if you just come in, I just want you to realize how awesome you are and you're great. You're the greatest. You're a winner. We love you. It's a big pleasure. Big welcome. Martin, have you got any LinkedIn questions? Now's the time to put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Tell me what you're thinking because I'd love to answer your LinkedIn questions. Now, my legendary friends, first things first, right? First things first. What's the latest happening on LinkedIn? Karen Walsh. Oh, great seeing you, Karen Walsh. Welcome. What's the latest on LinkedIn? What's happening? I'm here to tell you. LinkedIn these days is all about relevance. Okay. So what LinkedIn and Microsoft are trying to do, and I work with them directly and I get heaps of inside information too. What they're trying to do is it's not so much about us getting hundreds of thousands of views and all that. It's about us getting the right views. It's about the content we create going to the people that we want. And likewise, when we jump on LinkedIn, we get an experience of content that we want to enjoy. Because at the end of the day, the more our LinkedIn experience fits with our own values and gives us the content we want, the more likely we are to use it and the more likely we are to spend there. The point, like any social media platform, the other day, any social media platform wants to keep you on their platform longer. And what better way of doing it than giving you the content that you love? And how does it know that? Quite often based on your behavior, what you search for, what you look at will determine the content that appears on your feed. Now, that's pretty obvious, and a lot of you would know that. And whoever's giving me all those likes, shares, and comments, big thank you. I love your work. Smash that like, share, and comment. Any LinkedIn questions, you ask me right now. But here's the big thing. When you create a piece of content on LinkedIn, be it you put up a photo or a video, or you do a LinkedIn Live like this, my question to you is, are you creating a piece of content that does several things? Do your followers want it? And does that bit of content position you in the way you want to be positioned? So I'll give you an example. I was talking to one of my friends. Bobby wouldn't mind me saying this. If you look at my image, Bobby is the guy right there. See that fine guy? It would be your left on my right. Have a good chat with Bobby Friday in Brisbane. All right, great chat about LinkedIn and business. And he's a great guy. Connect with Bobby Semple if you haven't already. He wouldn't mind me sharing this with you. It wasn't a private conversation. I'll leave you all the private, juicy stuff. No, just kidding. Bobby's a very straight guy. You'll love him. But what it basically was is Bobby was saying, Ed, yes, I've got a following on LinkedIn, but how do I get people to see me the way that I want to be seen? This might be good advice to you. Start posting once a day on LinkedIn, but create content that does two things. It not only gives value to the audience, but it also showcases you in the right way. And I'll say it again. Create content that not only gives value to the audience, so there's a benefit for them to watch it, but it showcases you in the right way. Because here's the thing, right? And I was having a shot at TikTok influencers and he thought it was funny, right? No disrespect to TikTok influencers, there's some really good ones out there. Cheers, bottoms up, afternoon coffee. You'll get some people that have huge views, but people aren't really into them, right? Or they're just sort of like pranks or just dumb stuff. Then you'll have people who get less views, but people are right into them and totally love their message. And this might be a bit of advice to you. What do you want to do with LinkedIn? What do you want to achieve? What sort of content are you putting out? What sort of content do you want to put out? And how does it actually impact on people and what image you want to create? And Bobby loved it. We had a great chat. And Bobby said, Ed, it's pretty obvious what you're doing, but just for argument's sake or more debrief sake, can you tell me what you do exactly? So when I create a bit of content, I have several objectives. One is I want to give some value. And it could be me inviting you to one of our networking Zooms. It could also be me sharing an idea with you. It could also be me just taking a photo or a video of one of Australia's beautiful beaches. So in other words, there's not so much business value in that piece of content, but it's more inspirational. It's positive. It feels good. So that's my goal. When I create a bit of content, I want to make you feel good, and I want to sort of help give you, if I'm not going to educate you on an idea, at least I can give you some type of inspiration, something to feel good about, something to think about. Does that make sense? I think you know where I'm going. And likewise, I want to make sure that the content showcases me the way that I want. So for example, I'm doing a LinkedIn Live. I'm wearing one of my beautiful Lacoste tops, as you can see right here. You can see my beautiful background behind me from our meetup on Friday in Brisbane. And I feel good. Like I've got a great PC, great quality audio and video. And I love it, right? I'm showcasing myself in the right way. So in other words, with this LinkedIn Live, for example, I'm here giving you great insights and tips on LinkedIn on the house. And I'm making myself look good. To me, that is a great piece of content. And I'm enjoying myself because here's the thing. I did not make myself do this live. I wanted to do this live. Here I am. As I'm checking with my fans. The man with the Chinese or Japanese name, sorry, I can't read it, but you're awesome. Mary Jane Wilson, welcome. Muhammad and Carol, if you've just come in, hit that like, share, comment. Smash that like, share, comment right now. Have you got any LinkedIn questions you want to ask me, you ask me. Anthea Abrahams, Anthea, while I've got you, Anthea, we've got our networking. In fact, quick one for you while I've got you all. Just to let you know, talking our time, we've just had a daylight saving change in Australia. We're now on Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So it's like an hour change. So our networking Zoom is on tonight, Monday, 8 p.m. AEDT, meaning Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So I love to have you with us, and just make sure, my legendary friends, you double check the time on your local end. Use Google to do that. Now, here's the big thing about LinkedIn, right? As you share content that gives value, it also represents your values. It represents who you are. It represents what you do. It makes you look good. And this brings me to the next point. The people that reach out to you. Because as you create content, people are going to follow you. People are going to reach out to you and want to friend you. And likewise, there are going to be people that you reach out to as well. And what kind of one-on-one conversations do you have with people? What do you talk about? Do you have a free event or something? Do you have a bit of free content? Do you have a free discovery session? This is something basically free you can give to people. And I like doing this all the time. So for example, if any of you want to come to one of our networking events, they're completely free. If any of you want a LinkedIn discovery session with me, just message me. I'd love to talk. And this is, to me, what's very important about LinkedIn. There's two sides to it. One is the content you share and what you create, what you put out there on a regular basis. Plus as well, the one-on-one conversations you have with people. And these are also very, very, very important. Mary Jane Wilson, I love your work. Bedtime at 11:31 p.m. Thank you for watching, Mary Jane Wilson. It's late in America now. We've got Uzar with us. Uzar, welcome. And Karen Walsh. Karen Walsh, you're amazing. And I got to say, I love your work, Karen Walsh. I'm just going to like all your comments. And if I look away, don't think I'm disrespecting. I'm actually respecting you because I'm on my phone. That's a beauty of what I love about doing a LinkedIn Live. Use StreamYard to do a LinkedIn Live. But your phone, your beautiful phone, is how you keep an eye on what's going on. I've worked out basically it's about a 30-second delay from the moment I do this, right? Green screen. The moment I do that, about a 30-second delay. So it's fascinating how it works. So there are a few thoughts on LinkedIn to really help you win big, right? And here's another idea that I want to share with you, incredible people, to really help maximize your LinkedIn experience. And that is, what does your profile say about you? And I'll say it again. Does your profile showcase you in the right way? Now, firstly, what is it actually saying about you? Does it actually saying what you do for a living? Okay. What does it actually say about you? The second thing, my legendary friends, is does it position you in a classy way? Does it make you look good? Does it make you look effective? Does it make you look powerful? These are the things that I really encourage you to think about because, as I was saying to legendary Bobby, who was that fine man to my right, this man right here, Bobby, where my fingertips are, the guy in the white shirt doing the cool love heart looking at you. Great guy. But we had this exact conversation, which I totally love, right? Exact conversation. Is your whole LinkedIn experience showcasing you the right way? Do you look classy? Do you look the way you want to look? And I've met a lot of people who are you speak to them in the real world, they're very, very classy, stylish sort of people, but their LinkedIn experience just pulls them down. I'm here to change that. I want you to have a great LinkedIn experience. And I want you to feel good. And I want you to win big and win so much. There's a few key thoughts from you. Now, another key thought I have from you as well is how often are you going to post? I love posting daily. I think posting daily is absolutely fantastic, right? Post once a day. It's a great post in the mornings. It's always good to post in the mornings relative to your own time. But I think posting in the mornings is fantastic. And why, you might ask me? Great question. I think posting is fantastic in the mornings because if you post in the mornings, your local whatever audience you're after, your local market will see it the most, so you get a lot of views. Now, another question I get asked a lot as well is, this all the time, Ed. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Love your work. Just come in, like, share, comment. Got any LinkedIn questions? Ask me. But another question I get asked all the time, my legendary friends, is this: Edward, I love what you're about. I love your thinking. But Edward, how do I really take off on LinkedIn? How do I really win big? How do I really, really create the impact I want? And you know what the simple answer to that is? You got to share powerful content that showcases you in the right way. So I got to ask you, what do you do for a living? Are you career driven? Are you more business driven? What are you trying to create? And what kind of content can you share that really inspires people? And one thing that I love, this is why I love doing LinkedIn Lives. This is why I like LinkedIn Lives. LinkedIn Lives to me are a great opportunity to do a deep dive. And again, when I do LinkedIn Lives, I either interview someone, or if I get a bit of time up my sleeve, or I get a bit of bandwidth, I'll sit there and do a LinkedIn Live with a few winners. But quite often, I love LinkedIn Lives because LinkedIn Lives give you a chance to dig a little bit deeper and look that little bit closer and actually really explore a concept, which I think is very, very good. And I like to keep it more based on LinkedIn. And it brings me to the other point as well. I was actually speaking to one of our wonderful friends before. I won't mention who it is, but she knows who she is. She knows exactly who she is. Her name starts with M. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to give the big reveal. But if you are watching, a legendary lady whose name starts with M. She's an amazing lady. And I said to her this: she's got too many toxic people in her life. Too many people in her life that are pulling her down. Too many people that are saying the wrong thing. Too many people that just aren't supporting her. You know what? It's just not right. It's not on. It's just wrong. And I said to a friend whose name starts with M, you know who you are and I love your work, it's time to do some blocking. And you know what she said? She goes, yeah, I've been doing that already, but I need to turn up the dial. I need to block and remove more of these people. Give me a hard time. Brilliant. Absolutely savvy thinking. Now I just want to check in with our fans. Jim Moyley. Jim, welcome. Karen Walsh, love your work. Oh my God, we've got Arky with us. Arky, we've got our networking Zoom. Love to see you. And also too, Arky, before I forget, we've had daylight saving change time, so please just double check it on your end. Just come in, hit that like, share, and comment. Tell me what you think. I love your work. And I just got to say, I love LinkedIn. In fact, if you love LinkedIn, hit that like and share. Smash that like and share if you love LinkedIn. And by the way, connect with Lassie too. Wonderful Lassie, my amazing wife and boss. Make sure you connect with Lassie. She's incredible. I love your work. Let's have some more coffee. I love you, winners. I love you, winners. I just think you're amazing. I'm just going to hit some likes. And as I said, if I look away, don't interpret that sign as a disrespect. Interpret it as a respect, because I'm on my phone liking a comment. And whoever's doing that like, hit that like key. You know, get those little hands going up. Oh yeah, I like Edward's ear. I like Edward's ear too. I love your work. Love your work. And by the way, I've been trying to slim down. I've been trying to eat less, look after myself. I keep dropping the ball. I know. Got to grow up. Got to get with the program. Got to get with the program. Arky, I love you. Arky's a great guy. Carol Walsh, just winners. Like, share, comment. Now, the other thing I want to say to you, delightfully awesome people, is this, my legendary friends. Consider doing LinkedIn Lives. You might do a LinkedIn Live, giving a deep dive into a topic that you work in. Might be a legal topic, might be business, whatever you do. In my case, it's LinkedIn marketing. You might do a networking Zoom. Networking Zooms are fantastic. I run them all the time. You might even run a free face-to-face event. Point is, there's just so many awesome things you can do to help yourself win big. So, my friends, there you go. I just felt like just jumping on, just doing a quick Zoom today. Zoom. Quickly, I can't believe I called this a Zoom. LinkedIn Live. LinkedIn. This is a LinkedIn Live. I can't. How dare? Quoting Greta. Is it Greta Thunberg? How dare you? How dare you? Instead of me, how dare I destroy the environment? How dare I desecrate LinkedIn Live by calling it a Zoom? Because LinkedIn Live is awesome. Seriously, LinkedIn's awesome. LinkedIn Live is awesome. Got to get into it. So, friends, thank you for watching. Like, share, comment. If you're watching the recording of this, great. If you're watching the live of this, even better. Message me anytime. We've got our networking Zoom Monday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. If you're watching this totally in the future, or be it recorded somewhere, message me anytime. I'm here to help. Love your work. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome. Now I'll talk to you winners all later, and I better get back to it. Love your work all, and I appreciate you winners so very, very, very